Most people buy a Samsung TV, set it up once, and then never touch the settings again. But inside those menus, there are a few simple options that can make a real difference. Better picture, clearer sound, and smoother performance. And if you don't change them, you're honestly not getting the best out of your TV. The good part, it only takes a few minutes. Let me show you exactly what to fix. Hi, I am Pooja and welcome to ClearBuy. I spend all my time with home appliances, TVs, soundbars, washing machines, air conditioners, testing them, using them, figuring out what actually works and what doesn't. And with Samsung TVs, I have found a lot of settings buried inside menus that genuinely change the experience. So let's go through them one by one. Quick note. These tips work on most Samsung TVs running Tizen OS. Whether you have a Crystal 4K, QLED, Neo QLED or Samsung's OLED, the settings are very similar. Some menu names might slightly differ between 2022 and 2026 models, but I'll guide you. First and most important, turn off viewing information services. This is Samsung's version of ACR, automatic content recognition. When it's on, your TV captures what's on your screen and sends the data to Samsung's advertising partners. It works across everything: streaming, cable, gaming, even when you're using your TV as a PC monitor. To turn it off, go to Settings, then General and Privacy, Terms and Privacy, then Privacy Choices. Find Viewing Information Services and turn it off. While you're there, turn off interest-based advertising too. And one important thing, after software updates, these settings can sometimes reset. So check this once in a while. Now that your TV has stopped watching you, let's make it actually look the way it should. Most Samsung TVs ship in dynamic or vivid mode. This is the showroom mode. Colors are oversaturated, brightness is pushed too high. Looks impressive in a store, but at home, it might cause eye strain. Go to Settings, Picture mode. Switch it to Movie for the most natural colors or Standard for a balanced look. One more. Turn on brightness optimization. Go to Settings, General and Privacy, Power and Energy Saving, and enable brightness optimization. This automatically adjusts your screen brightness based on the lighting in your room. Bright during the day, dimmer at night. Saves power and is way easier on your eyes. Pictures sorted. Now let's fix the one thing every Samsung TV owner complains about. By default, Samsung TVs use standard sound mode, and honestly, it sounds flat and low. Quick fix. Go to Settings, Sound mode. Switch to Amplify. This boosts mid and high frequencies. Dialogue becomes much clearer and the overall volume feels significantly louder. You can play sound through your Bluetooth headphones or speaker and your TV's built-in speakers at the same time, both together with separate volume control. Go to Settings, General and Privacy, Accessibility, then Multi-Output Audio. Toggle it on. The only requirement, you need to connect your Bluetooth device first before this option becomes available. Once it's on, you can control the Bluetooth volume and TV volume separately. This is perfect for families. One person can use headphones at higher volume while the TV plays at a lower volume for everyone else. Or connect two Bluetooth headphones at the same time using dual audio in the Bluetooth speaker list. Samsung has supported this since 2022 models. Alright, now let's speed up your TV. Just like your phone, your Samsung TV collects cached data, background processes pile up, and over time it slows down. Samsung has a built-in cleaning tool. Go to Settings, Support, Device Care. Tap Start Device Care. It clears cached memory, closes background apps, checks storage, and diagnoses display and sound issues. You can also delete unused apps from Manage Storage. Run this every couple of weeks. It genuinely makes navigation smoother. And here is a small tip nobody talks about. If you have the solar cell remote, you can actually check its battery percentage. Go to Settings, General and Privacy, Remote Control, and you'll see available remote battery with the exact percentage. Super useful to know before it dies on you unexpectedly. Okay, this next one removes the most annoying thing on Samsung TVs. If you use a Fire TV stick or set-top box, you know the pain. Every time the TV turns on, it goes to the Samsung home screen first. Here is the proper fix. First, go to Settings advanced features, start screen options. Disable start with start home hub. Now your TV boots directly to your last used input instead of the Samsung home screen. And here is the bonus. That Samsung TV Plus app that sits on your home screen and sometimes autoplays channels you never asked for, you can remove it. Go to connected devices, find Samsung TV Plus, press the down button on your remote and select remove from home screen. If you ever want it back, just go to connected devices, find it again and add it back. Now here is a feature that genuinely surprised me when I first tried it. This one turns your Samsung TV into a computer, and I am not exaggerating. Samsung TVs have a built-in feature called Workspace. Go to Daily Plus, then Workspace. From here, you get three options. First, you can access Microsoft Office 365 directly on your TV. Open Word, Excel, PowerPoint all through the TV's browser. No computer needed. Second, Windows PC. Install the easy connection to screen app on your computer and you can control your PC from your TV. Your TV becomes a wireless monitor for your laptop. And third, Samsung DeX. If you have a Samsung Galaxy phone, you can wirelessly connect it to your TV and use it like a full desktop. Taskbar, resizable windows, keyboard and mouse support, everything. It's like having a computer built into your phone. Honestly, this is one of the most underrated features on Samsung TVs. Two quick ones to finish. If you game, go to settings, advanced features, game mode settings, game mode and set it to auto. Your TV automatically detects when a console is connected and switches to low latency mode. Press and hold the play button during gameplay to see real-time stats like input lag and frame rate. And for your home screen, long press the select button on any app to move or remove it. Drag your most used app to the front. And if Bixby frustrates you, switch it to Alexa. Settings, advanced features, voice assistant. It's more responsive and works with more smart home devices. So those are the Samsung TV settings and tricks. Simple changes, but they genuinely make the experience so much better. Better picture, louder sound, more privacy. Let me know in the comments which setting or trick surprised you the most. I'm really curious. And if you are planning to buy a Samsung TV, I have left the best selling ones budget wise in the description. Please check them out. It really supports the channel. Now I know everyone asks you to subscribe. But honestly, for a small channel like ClearBuy, every single one truly matters. It tells me you trust what I'm doing here. And that keeps me going. And if there is anything you want me to test next, I am just one comment away. Until then, I am Pooja from ClearBuy. See you soon.